恩雅拉是谁啊？要我去找？我忘记恩雅拉是谁了，靠背。
Aloy, how did you do that?
看索克哦，这个啊，是吗？哦，对对，那个妇女党。
We'll go to Meridian, Aloy. I'll bring Mother's spear.
Arana.
Your father is right. You belong here. You both do. God's protector.
Thank you, Aloy, for everything you've done. I will make sure Arana is kept safe.
Dad, I'm not a kid anymore.
Aloy，
Aloy.
Aloy，雅恩是谁啊？
Now I see it is no wonder that you saved Nicola. You, Aloy, are favored by the goddess.
那科雅又是谁？看忘记了。
My life has been long, but I've never seen anything like that. Teersa was right. A blessing.
现在不能。
We were so unsure.
你有没有想跟我说啊，兰斯拉？
Forgive! I told you, Lansra, I'm not your anointed.
I'm sorry I didn't.
You still don't. I don't think. Forgive me.
你在讽刺我吧
Off your
你？
knees, Lansra. Start living on your feet with your eyes open.
The killers did their worst, but by the will of the goddess, they could not break.
华尔哦，那个华尔，废物，有什么话想说？
The tribe I served is gone. Soon I will be too.
The Nora have lost too many, Resh. But in your case, I guess they can lose one more.
Curse the goddess and curse you. I no longer belong here.
I think you're onto something, Resh. Time to strike out on your own.
到结局都不改，不错，欣赏你。噔噔噔噔。前往苦手坡。资料点，哦，要点出好多个，mam。任务。我好奇，如果现在找以前的那些 NPC，他会跟我讲什么啊？不是有个婆婆吗？K 笑，那个婆婆跑去哪里了？婆婆，你在哪啊？婆婆，完了，那个婆婆在哪里？我真的不知道。以路西亚9，万物之母。完了，那个婆婆真的不知道在哪里，忘记了。去子午城应该会有，可能会有支线吧。感觉就是要大战一个大 boss， 然后把所有各个地图的朋友都叫过来，一起打 boss。有任务吗？好像没任务那就直接飞过去啊。就是这里了。哦，这应该是最后之王吧？不然你从这一站打过去。那个门就不知道怎么进去啊。去上厕所。 OK，直接冲过去好了，不管了。
Machine's quick.
哎、怎么过去啊？突然忘记怎么过去了。我真的忘记怎么过去了。我忘记怎么过去了。好嘞。冲他小。是走这里吗？我那时候怎么过去的啊？我有点忘了。我那时候怎么过去的啊？走这里吗？对，爬上来。这里不是有个暴风鸟还是什么东西的吗？还在追哦，太猛了吧！咪吧咪嘛，崩垮山。我又来啦！对了，就这里啊，果然是主线的地方，可恶！
Guy's sacrifice. Did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before.
To a point. You'll see.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Oi?
Don't look down. Don't look down.
Oi? 上去啊！干嘛？那什么黄黄的啊？可恶！等一下，那什么黄黄的？哦，没东西，算了。后立像， 洞也在这里。盖尔终极版。
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. There'll be enough time later for you to ransack this place. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim.
我已经19岁了。
Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
我只是想当个旁观人而已。
In her message,
历
Gaia
史
said
旁
we
观
could
者。
restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
OK，
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Mind your footing.
哇！靠北哦，讲快一点好不好？都摔下来了，在哭哦。摔下来跟我说啊，小心你的脚步，超级故意的。你是他妈的90年代的日本搞笑艺人吗？哦。哦，
Guess that's my way across.
哦，哎，吓我一跳。
It's held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer.
哼哼，闭嘴，没有在问你，我在自我安慰而已。
Glad that's over.
哎、搞屁了！哦，还好，吓死我！妈，这甩下去不是非死即伤啊！没有，直接我觉得这只有死这个选项哎、吓死我！
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
上去要干嘛？怎么了？哪里出了问题？你可以讲嘛，我们大家可以说出来笑笑，娱乐娱乐大家，为疲乏的生活给点欢乐，适度的弹性啊，弹性。哦，嚯嚯，
Must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
神马哥，
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but I can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders, and lottery winners, and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, some...
Evacuation happens so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Page I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think.
Elizabeth's room. I know. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Hmm? 这里啊。
Elizabeth. What is this?
哎呦，是我啦，就是你自己啊！撬开门，再撬开门。
This is Charles Rodson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Now, what would I signed up for?
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobeck. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this.
Look, Liz. You'd hate it, Liz.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
我怎么觉得他越来越像机器人了？是不是到头来你是机器人啊？ 我搞了半天，我周围的人全都是机器人，没有半个是真人。操！只有我一个是活人。嗯，未来。
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored,
哎，靠腰！
you found the
哦，
control room.
我差点就死掉哎！还好我妈空白键随时压在手上，有事情就赶快按。解决方案。哦，往哪里走？往哪里走？看这是哪里啊？哎，往哪里走啊？往上面去哦。哦，爬这里啊，还真是不明显啊。哦，有这个浮空的哦，炫哦，很炫炮哦。
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the Alphas were in there.
哼哼，等一下，这里还没看完，还没探索。看居然没东西，该死！骗我感情。
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted, we've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Captain House.
哦。我强制驱离其他反对他的人呢。我很民主，不同意的请举手。然后他们全部7个人举手。好，没关系，我们现在把空气全部抽干，反正我是系统，我是影像，我不用呼吸。
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the submarine. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence.
我在卖梦想啊，你不懂。
The master override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
唉，赶要回去你的工作室太远了吧？有没有进入啊？好像有哦。哟呼！我靠呀！
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
你是在哭吧？是不是？一直在那边偷偷刁我。他只差没说总覆盖指令救不了脑残。哎，那接下来走哪里？走上面。他又上不去。他就上不去哦，干！哦，这里啊，北七。地心引力抓不住你，因为你太补遗，你太补遗。
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission to wake the machines so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient war, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
Hades?
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
Spire.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
Was.
And the Shadow Carja? How did they become involved?
The Carja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge. especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem.
No problem.
Silence. Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
跟鬼一样哎，随便就消失哎。地底暗影，招揽节的传输点，初次会面。我从哪里过来啊？嗯？制作长枪，吼吼！重型猫现在才给我，真的假的？太久了吧！恢复一个强大的武器，成就解除锁定。哪一个？我的强大武器是哪一个？这个。 嚯、暗影朦胧暗影。然后他上百万部战争机射一道，必须挺身对抗，但他不会孤军奋战的，前往太阳宫殿。太阳，哇，怎么少一个靠背啊？怎么偏偏就少一个？太孤妖了吧？偏偏就少一个。这个还能回来找吗？好像不知道哇，我变得更猛嘞，变紫色的烂屌枪。它怎么是？它是金色的、还真是看不出来。还有什么？慢速重型电击攻击。哦，我终于他妈变得很屌啦！这把枪，这个就是重型矛了吧？哦，这么久才升等哦，靠背。我要走哪里？我要怎么出去？走这里吧。但是你不孤单。不对吧？怎么少一个？人家靠背。那个不知道在哪里。这个是不知道几号的。初次会面是几号？初次会面60号啊，60号在哪里啊？啊，这个要怎么下去？完了，这个怎么下去？可以飞吧？干还不能飞？靠腰啊，这怎么走？大哥，这是什么地形？哦，这里啊。我现在猫很强哦。档案修饰恢复。按笔记，哪来的笔记啊？这个啊。笔记，这个也少一个啊，诡异了。走吧，真的是快结局嘞，好快啊！实际剧情认真跑起来，好像真的没有多少。也到子午城之后，就分2条线嘛，一个找欧林，一个找那个将军啊。然后一个各2个任务啊。就要准备去，就会遇到那个了。刚刚说那个 Focus 那个男的，什么德的，还好啊，就是大概以直冲剧情的话，可能2、3个小时吧，甚至应该3个小时以内就可以结束一周目了。还蛮快的，说实在的。但是它游戏性是非常好的。
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
よし。
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the City Guard fortify the Western Ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
I told you what I can. Malada, Malada, Malaka. 你是跑多远了？靠北。
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you. What a name.
For me.
Ooh.
Don't be so humble.
Okay.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the City Guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
Okay.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will.
Okay.
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it.
要进最后的主线了。
Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
哎呀，决战前先休息。邀少莽两方的防御战。哦，荷兰笔记，那笔记是这个、哦。哎，还有游戏进度哎，游戏进度2113，靠北到底差哪一个任务啊？我看他们写2214啊，怎么会这样 ？What the fuck？ 监塔准备工作跟哪里啊？跟这里啊。 所以一定有个地方没，有2个地方还没有弄。哎呦，为什么他们跑出几只马来这边？好啦，准备进最后剧情啦。那大概休息一下，我要去吃晚餐了。早点弄一弄，早点开完，然后跑第2周目。OK， 那么各位晚点见啦。先这样。啊，大概7、8点吧。快的话就6点多就可以开了，不过应该是7点8点啦。OK， 好，晚点见。See you guys soon. Peace. See you later. See you soon.